Alright, yo, PG Bloggers, Battle Rap Live, Battle Fanatic, here with my Lift His Soul 2 recap. Yo, shout out to ARP, shout out to RBE. It was a fire event. Both days, blood, sweat, and tears. I know Sincere is gonna put a blood, sweat, and tears recap out on PG Bloggers channel. But yeah, let's get into this fucking recap, bro. It was seriously, it was a great event. So the first battle of the day was your boy Clip and Jay Scott. Shout out to both these guys. Both of them really, they did their thing. Clip had more energy in the room. He had better bars to me. But I had Clip 3-0 in the building. That's most of the people I talked to had Clip as well. So yeah, shout out to both of them. It was a solid battle, but Clip this thing. I feel like your boy Clip deserves a better opponent. I feel like they've been giving him Forcus, Jay Scott. He's been doing his thing on We Go Hard, other leagues. I think he's had a PG. So I feel like RB should give him a better matchup, maybe on the next card, whenever that is. I think they might be having one at the end of the year. I'm not sure. If not, then maybe the beginning of next year. I feel like Clip needs, a better matchup because he's been doing his thing against these, not no names, but no disrespect to them, but definitely needs a better matchup. So yeah, Clip 3-0 in the building. Second battle was Jay and Bill Collector. Interesting battle. I had Jay 3-0 going into this shit. Going into the card, I felt like Jay was gonna take this pretty easy. The name flips against Rosenberg Raw and Blood, Sweat, and Tears were fire. I feel like he's gonna do the same thing with Bill. He kind of did in the first round. He had some crazy Bill name flips. And Bill was, swagging on him, but he wasn't that crazy in the first. So I had Jay taking the first pretty clearly. Second, it seemed like the second and third round, Jay's mic kind of was like coming, like he would go to turn, he would like turn his head to go rap, and it would kind of like fuck up a little bit. It would kind of be too loud, or the mic would be fucked up. So it was kind of hard hearing him at some points. I don't think the crowd was fucking with him as much. It's not like he had bad bars, but the mic was fucked up, so that's how it goes. But Bill was turning up in the second and third, man. I had Bill taking the edging. One of the rounds, I forget which one it was, the second or third, Bill took pretty clearly. In one of the rounds, he edged. To me, Sincere said he had Jay taking it, but I had Bill. So I had Bill 2-1 in the building. It might look different on cam. Maybe I'll be able to actually hear him, because I know he's a good battle rapper. He can spit. I want to see him more battle. I haven't seen Jay too much. I've seen a couple battles from RBE, I think a couple other leagues, but all in all, I built 2-1. Next battle, JC versus Big Cannon. I think this is the main event, but I think JC had a flight to catch, so they ended up doing this, pretty early, third battle. Nonetheless, it was I'm gonna say classic right now, because I'm a huge JC and Cannon fan. Mark knows that, but it was a very good battle. And I don't know how it's going to translate on cam. It's going to be a good battle. People are going to like it. But there's a lot of crowd reaction. JC would get into his rounds, or get into the bars, and he would get into like one line, and then the crowd would catch the next line, and he would stop for the other line, and he would have to start over again. So I hate to say it might look a tiny bit gassed on cam. He was still fire. He was wigging. It wasn't that shit like he had against XL or even Psychosis. Not saying he wasn't bad. He wasn't good in those battles. Just wasn't like he was with I. First round, JC had a very good first round. Cannon's first was insane. He had haymaker. He had like 3 or 4 haymakers the whole round. He had some crazy NWA Ice Cube Eazy-E bar. It was insane. If you go check out the trailer for the pay-per-view, you'll see that. Cannon, crazy. And then Cannon, he took a different approach in the second round. He had a second round written for JC, and he said it wasn't any disrespect to JC, but people were comparing him freestyling-wise to Clips, and saying, "Oh, you're not as good of a freestyler as Clips." So in the second round, Cannon freestyled his whole second round, and it was pretty good. Because JC, to me, edged the second round. JC was going in the second, was even better than his first, and even though Cannon freestyled, it was still a close round, which is crazy. I mean, Cannon was showing dudes that he couldn't even get around with his freestyle game. So And then the third, Cannon was freestyling a little bit again. He had a couple good rebuttals. But I think it was crazy was it was 2-1 either way in the building, but it was 2-1 in the building. But on cam, I think it's going to be JC 2-1. Not clear, but he'll get the edge. He'll get the majority for the vote for the win. Both of them are going in, man. Another block on block, crazy battle. Not gonna call it classic right now like how I did for other times, but it's a good battle. So when it comes out on camera, we're gonna see. All right, next battle. The last two battles I was on stage for. Yeah. Uno Lavos, Zer Money. Solid battle. Uno had a good first round. He stumbled a little bit. But Zer Money wasn't, I hate to say it wasn't that good in the first, so I still gave Uno the first. He had a couple Money name flips were pretty good. And in the second round, Money kind of clearly took, I don't remember. This is like Sunday, it's Thursday now, I can't fucking clearly remember. I think it might have been another close round, I don't know. I think I had Money taking it. So it was 1-1 at that point. The third, it's going to come down to the third because both the thirds were pretty good. Uno gave you a different side, something that he's not used to doing. It was a very serious round. He was talking about his life and shit, and all, you know, like an oops type thing. And then Money was pretty good with his aggression. He had bars here and there. His aggression was very good though. He was really up in his face, which helped him a lot. And on cam, I don't know how it's going to translate, but I had Uno 2-1 in the building. So shout out to both of them, both from Philly. What's up, Philly? Last battle. Danny Myers versus Chilla Jones. Again, other people have been calling this a classic. But me, I am not going to call this a classic off the bat. It was crazy in the building. It was definitely the best battle of the weekend. Them two, JC and Cannon, were definitely the two best battles of the weekend. But bro, their third rounds were insane. Both of their thirds, I can tell you this, both of their thirds were 100% classics. Crazy. Chilla had crazy angles. Chilla's giving you that shit he was saying against Math with angles, bars, jokes, everything. But Myers took it in the building edge because of his energy. He was he's always energetic. And Chilla was going in. You're gonna catch some of that shit he was saying on footage because I know not everyone was catching the shit he was saying on cam. He was going in, Danny was going in too, but I think Danny took it off the aggressiveness and aggression. Aggressiveness and energy. So yeah, Myers took it in the building. Wait till you guys see that on cam. That's about it, bro. The event was crazy. Shout out to ARP. Shout out to Lawrence. Shout out to everyone on the RBE team. Shout out to everyone I met, all the battle rappers, bloggers that I met at this event. It was pretty awesome. So yeah, go cop the pay-per-view. Rapgood.com/pay-per-view. I think it is. I'm not 100% sure. But you'll find it on rapgrid.com. So, yeah, Fnatic signing out.